Again, these are my wife's panties. This is one of my favorite hats. I think this symbol is for stigmata. I think it's like the nail through Jesus' hand type thing. I'm not a religious person in any way. I just think it looks cool. Let's start this one off with a little German lesson. Ich hab einen Kater. I'll try and subtitle that if I can remember to do it. That means I have a hangover. And my brain's not working at all as usual. There's always an excuse with me when I make these videos. And I'm down to the wire here. I don't have time to write. I got too much work to do, so I'm just going to blast this out. My wife and I had some friends over, and nobody touched the beer. And so we have like a bunch of cans of this stuff just left over in the refrigerator, begging to be consumed by me. So really, I'm just doing my job here. Not everyone approves of the hair of the dog method, and with good reason. You're really just delaying the inevitable. If you're hungover and you drink again to rid yourself of the hangover, you're simply giving your body the alcohol back that it desires, and pretty much doubling down on that hangover. So I don't advise it. My wife sure as hell doesn't approve. I stumbled across an article the other day talking about why you should not hug your dog. Seriously. And then I did a little more research and found that there are tons of articles out there with so-called studies and surveys about why you should not hug your dog because it stresses them out, that it's not good for them. For example, on Mother Nature Network, they have an article which is titled, "Why Dogs Don't Like to Be Hugged." There's an article in the Huffington Post, "Don't hug your dog. Experts say it really stresses them out. Stop doing it for the sake of your pet." NPR has an article that says, "Let's not hug it out with our dogs. We all love our dogs, but depending on how you show that love, you may be doing more harm than good," according to one expert. On Psychology Today, they have an article which reads, "The data says, don't hug the dog!" exclamation point. New data shows that hugging your dog raises its stress and anxiety levels. And then finally on the Telegraph, under the science category, it says, "Don't hug your dog. It hates it," say animal psychologists. It may come as a shock to owners, but dogs hate being cuddled, a study has shown. Don't judge me. Clearly, I am not a scientist, nor am I a particularly smart man. But in my opinion, dogs, their arms don't exactly articulate like human arms. They can't do these sorts of motions, so they can't really return the favor when you hug them. They aren't sure what to do, which means they appear as if they're simply putting up with it or like tolerating it. But I don't think that's the case. We all know how dogs show affection. They rest their heads against your neck, or they place their paws on you. They lick your face. They lay with you. They cuddle with you. That said, I can imagine that there could be some problems when a child hugs a dog. Kids they hug too hard. Sometimes they put dogs in headlock. Put your dog in a headlock and like choke it out practically, because they pet too hard, or they pull the dog's hair, and they move all crazy like little monkeys. I get that a dog might not respond very well to kids, but that has nothing to do with hugs. That has to do with the fact that kids suck. Dogs are sensitive to human emotion. when you're pissed, they know it. When you're displeased with them, they know it. When you're happy and excited, they're also happy and excited. And so they know what a gentle hug means. And I'll prove it. My dog Yeti, the evil beagle, is sleeping right here. But I'm gonna pick him up and hug him. All right. So he just woke up. Might have some sleep in his eyes. No? You good, buddy? All right. Let's hug for the camera and see if it causes anxiety. Shit. I'm hugging him pretty hard. Like, I'm not sure he can breathe. Love you, bud. How you doing? Hmm? You're my only friend. Except for my wife. Except for the wife. You come second, buddy. Third. Please don't lick the panties. Oh yeah, here's his awesome Halsband, they say in German, auf Deutsch, with these little skulls on it. Heißt Totenkopf. Totenkopf for plural, I guess. You know what? Just hug your fucking dog. Man, I don't even like Holston. Yeah, so, Mother Nature Network, Huffington Post, NPR, although I love you guys, Psychology Today, The Telegraph, don't hug your dog, it hates it, say animal psychologists. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you for watching this train wreck. Thank you to my readers. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. You just hang in there with me week after week. You're so cool. Seriously. And I hope everybody has a great day. And I'll talk to you next week, hopefully with a properly written blog post. And cheers. That's how they say it. Oh God, I want this trouble.